What's up, YouTube? It's your girl RomY coming to you on a Monday since the stock market is closed in observance for the holiday. I have 5 new tickers for you. That's right, count them 5. Also, won't be coming to you next weekend, doing a little hiatus for myself. Well deserved, I believe. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let me do a little housekeeping. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. If this is your first time here to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe so that you can be alerted whenever I post. I've also provided a link below so that you can avail yourself to some free stocks. So the first ticker I want to start off with is Apple. And you know I love Apple. I'm an Apple bull. So looking at the chart, I selected a 9-month chart, and why I did that, it's simple. I wanted to show you that Apple has done nothing in this time period but gone up. Now, you can select a shorter time frame to further dissect the Apple chart, or, locate patterns and points of entry or resistance. But one pattern that I've drawn here is the ascending triangle, and this is showing you that Apple has done one thing, is gone up, and that's my reasoning for being an Apple bull. Note that I have used 0 fundamentals, and it's 100% technical analysis. And again, if you bought Apple at support, you're in good shape. We haven't gone over options, so there's no theta or decay affecting you whatsoever. You also collected dividends, which I should add is more than the interest payments from your banking institution, unless you're a millionaire, right? And if you are, I doubt that you're on the starter channel. And if you are a millionaire, you've made more millions watching this channel. So now let's move on. The new support for Apple is 134.25 and 133.70, and a stop at 132.25. And Apple has a resistance to break of 136.05. And my price target still remains $180 by the end of the year for Apple. And you see that highlighted region that on the bottom that's yellow, that's where we bought, right? So we're in pretty good shape. And that region above that's shaded is that gap that Apple should fill, right? Moving on, the next ticker I want to look at is QCOM, which is the ticker for Qualcomm. So brief history on Qualcomm. They own all of the essential patents on 3G, 4G, and 5G networks. So what does that mean? It means it collects royalties, just like you would collect dividends for holding onto a stock that sort of pays dividends, right? So guess who pays dividends too? Qualcomm. Now, the bad news, they do face some regulatory pressure in places like Taiwan, China, and other regions, because they're scrutinizing Qualcomm's royalty structure, stating that they shouldn't receive royalties based off the full price of a phone. That's why I'm adjusting my price target for Qualcomm to 161 instead of 175, where I do think it still has the potential to reach, once all of these issues have subsided. I subtracted 5 to 7%, obviously, for the potential loss of revenue due to chip shortage and regulatory pressure, right? So right now, Qualcomm is trading at 147.98 with support levels at 146.65 and 145.80, and my stop at 144.75. You can scale in at these levels. Moving right along, the next ticker is DIOD, which stands for DIOD Incorporated. It's a semiconductor and a semiconductor equipment segment. They also have a huge institutional ownership in this particular stock. They're owned by BlackRock, the Bank of New York Mellon, Bank of America, just to name a few. Their PE ratio is about 37, which isn't a high multiple when you look at other companies such as AMD, which we traded, congrats, which is currently trading at 45.9 times earnings. This sector is slated to grow exponentially. So DIOD is currently trading at 82.14, with support at 80.30 and 78.40. And my stop for DIOD is 77.20, and DIOD has a resistance to break of 83.35. And my price target for DIOD is $90. Moving right along. Now let's have some fun. I'm gonna do a few penny trades or penny stock trades just to mix it up a little bit. Now, the nomenclature penny stocks really means any stock or stock ticker trading under $10. I used to think that a penny stock meant anything from 1 penny to like 3 pennies or 5 cents or something like that. And those do exist, and there are things that trade under a penny, but just know that anything that trades under $10 is considered a penny stock. And normally I use like lunch money to trade penny stocks, right? So the first ticker I have is QEP. The ticker QEP stands for QEP Resources. They're a crude oil and natural gas exploration and production company. They're currently trading at $3.46 with support at $3.38, $3.25, and $3.20, which is my stop, and a resistance to break of $3.50, and my price target is $5.50. The next penny stock ticker I have is FTFT, which is a future fintech stock. They're a leading blockchain company, and they're currently trading at $8.50 with support at $8.35, $7.95, $7.60, and my stop at $7.05. My price target for FTFT is $11. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that it's enjoyable. You have fun with these 5 tickers. Again, I won't see you guys on Sunday. I'm crying already about it. If you like the video, give it a quick thumbs up. If this is your first time here, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Also, I provided a link below so that you can avail yourself to some free stocks. So until next time, YouTube, when they ask you why it's so easy, tell them RomY taught me. Peace out.